بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ومولانا بالقاسم المصطفى محمد. We have to take the Prophet as an excellent example. لقد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة. The Prophet is an excellent example for us. Now, when we say take the Prophet as an example, we don't only mean to quote a hadith about the Prophet and tweet those ahadith to others. Rather, we have something which is a bit more challenging on us. Our challenge is to embody the teachings of the Prophet. When he's uswatun hasana, our challenge is to put these beliefs in our practice. There's something, they've done statistics. When it comes to Islamophobia, and people who hate Islam, and people who will swear at Islam and these things, they've done statistics. What do the statistics show them? Those individuals who know a Muslim, who've interacted with a Muslim, who've actually read the Quran, those individuals have a completely different take on this wonderful religion than those who have not been exposed to Muslims at all. It would be a mistake for me as a Muslim to be intimidated by them mocking the Prophet or apologizing for my religion. No, I'll stand firm. I'll take the Prophet as an example. Okay? Now, very briefly, I'd like to mention some of the teachings of the Holy Prophet, which I feel we can benefit by. Not only we benefit by personally and implement in our own lives, but share these timeless teachings with others. Our non-Muslim friends, as some of our speakers have said, they don't know our Prophet. How are they going to know our Prophet? Through you and I, through our interactions, through our practice. If we're lying and cheating and stealing, then obviously there's one take. If we're practicing these teachings and sharing these teachings, completely something else. So how can we hasten the reappearance? By mentioning some of these things. One of the teachings that I thought would be nice, because there's so many dimensions that we could benefit from the Holy Prophet by. One of them is the idea that the Holy Prophet made parenting and having children, proper parenting, and having children a value. I'd like to share some of the teachings of the Holy Prophet when it comes to how we should raise our children. And I feel like these are hadith that very easily we could share with our non-Muslim friends, with Muslim friends. We benefit personally by knowing how to raise our children according to the Holy Prophet, also by sharing these things with others. How did he make this a value for us? A hadith now that I'll be narrating are all from the Holy Prophet. The first one, Baytun la sibyana fi la barakata fi. That if there is a house with no children in it, this house has no barakah. It's wonderful to have children. We should have children, more children. We love our children as Muslims. What else? He also made it a value to be a parent. In times when others are running away from having children, not wanting to have children, what are we told? That paradise is under the feet of the mothers. Made it a value. What else? We're told spending time with our children is not wasted time, as opposed to others who maybe will sit and watch TV with children, right? I don't want to spend time with them, interact with them, talk with them, right? If I'm not doing that, what does the hadith say? This is again from the Holy Prophet. He says, Julusul mar. If a man simply sits with his family, Julusul mar inda A.L.I. If a man will sit with his family, sit with his dependents, sit with his children, make time for them. What happens? Ahabbu ilallah is more beloved by God Ta'ala min i'tikafin fi masjidi hadha. It's more beloved for me as a parent to spend time with my children than it is for me to do i'tikaf in the Prophet's mosque. I'tikaf, that great act of worship. But if I sit with my children, invest in them, more barakah. What else? The Prophet also made it known to us, being a bad parent and not following Islam's teaching. Bad parenting is something which is actually, we pay a heavy price for. Let me share a little bit of a scary story. It's a happy occasion, but a reminder. For me, I need to be scared a little bit, okay? There was one of the wonderful companions of the Holy Prophet, a man named S.A.A.W. This individual was a great mujahid in the way of God, did so many good things in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, loved the Holy Prophet, And when this individual died, something strange happened. What happened? The Mu'mineen saw that when the Prophet received information about Sa'd, that he had died, the Prophet, he personally, now they're carrying the janazah of Sa'd. They said the Prophet, without barefoot now, without shoes, without abba, that the Prophet is going to one side of the janazah on the right side. He's carrying it. The Prophet of God, coming to the left side, following it. When they go inside the grave, he personally goes in the grave, personally gets the grave ready. The mother of Sa'd is watching this. And she was so impressed. The Prophet following, the Prophet helping out with Sa'd, so impressed. She said, Sa'd, may paradise be wonderful for you. And the Prophet told that mother, he said, slow down a little bit. Don't say that. Sa'd in the grave got a squeeze in the grave. Now the companions were very shocked at this. What are we talking about? Bad parenting, if I don't take it seriously. He said that Sa'd got a squeeze in the grave. The companions afterwards, after Sa'd's mom left, they came over, they were like, now Prophet of Allah, this was very strange. You were following the janazah. Not only that, barefoot, without your cloak, going from one side, going to the other side, all of these things, this great respect for Sa'd. Then he mentioned what happened with Sa'd. Why was Sa'd like that? Now this is a lesson for all of us because we want to embody these teachings. He says, Sa'd, na'am, innahu kana fi khuluqihi ma ahlihi su'a. In the home, Sa'd, unfortunately, had bad akhlaq in the house. Wasn't a very good parent, not in that way, disrespectful, perhaps cruel to his family. Great mujahid, did many wonderful things, but without that dimension of Islam, no. We have a hadith. Now, I'll get on the brothers a little bit because we're all close to the brothers. I remember once I was in an Islamic gathering, and I was going to have to say something that was a little bit, some people might have taken it the wrong way, they would have gotten upset with me. Right? But I had to share it because it's Islam. I have to tell you what your duties are. So I informed the audience before I said what I had to say. I said that just know that I know Taekwondo. If anybody feels they should rush up to the minbar afterward, I know Taekwondo. Right? So I'm going to have to jump on the brothers a little bit, right? Just as reminders. What are we doing? A hadith of the Holy Prophet about how to be a proper parent, right? So, for instance, this is a hadith from the Prophet. It says, إِنَّ مِن شَرِّ رِجَالِكُمْ, amongst the worst of your men, right? He says, al-bahat al-fahish, right? Person who makes false accusations regarding chastity, swears in the house. Hadith continues, al-dharib ahlahu, physically abusive, right? These are things we can share with others. This is how the Prophet is telling us to be as a father. Should I be very loud and screaming, shouting, these kinds? More than that. Now, again, when it comes to, and again, for our sisters also, it's not that our sisters, oh, alhamdulillah, well, if I swear, God forbid, no, none of our sisters, none of them here, they also must have proper akhlaq in the house. In addition to that, hadith from the Holy Prophet, respecting the mother in the household, a hadith from the Holy Prophet. It's part of the rights of the child, whether they be male or female. I have the hadith in front of me. Whether your child is male or female, the right of the child is that the mother is respected in the house. What else do they tell us? Now, the brothers, again, remember I know Taekwondo, so if I'm sharing these hadith about the Prophet, brace yourself. Other things they've told us about how to be in the house and how to take care or guide our families. They say that the Prophet of God, the Nabi of Allah, he would actually help out in the housework. Prophet of God, remember the hadith, right? It says, وَيَخْدُمُ, describing the Prophet, وَيَخْدُمُ فِي مِهْنَةِ أَهْلِهِ. When it came out to housework, inside the house, our Prophet would actually help out with housework. That's not beyond the Prophet only jihad fi sabilillah. No, only ibadah. Oh, that's also everything in its proper place. Helping out in the household. They said to the extent the Holy Prophet would be cutting meat inside the house. All of these things are lessons for us. Now we're coming to, well, actually now the whole part about how to be with our children, stuff like that, I'll leave that for another time. But we have a hadith from Ahlul Bayt that we can share. right? Traditions from the Holy Prophet, we can first implement ourselves and then share with others to introduce the Prophet in the proper way. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.